Hey folks, Evan here at Eldorado RV, and today we're going to take a look at this 2024 Forest River Sunseeker 3010DS Classic. Now, it is a beautiful day out here today. I hope you're having a great day. First, we're going to start with a quick walk around of the outside. Then we're going to head inside. And then we're going to go through all the storage. We'll go through the cockpit, everything you need to know. There's a quick look at the outside. I mean, this paint is gorgeous. This thing, it's not as long as it might look from here. It's a lot easier to pilot than you might think. It's on the new E450 with the V8 instead of the V10 now. Starting at the front here, we got your batteries in the step. We've got all the important stuff, your base camp leveling, your solar controller. We got a motion light, awning controls, exterior lights, your battery disconnect. Now, let's go inside. And oh my goodness, look at this. It's so bright in here. I love what they did with the colors. It's not dark. Some people prefer the dark, but the light right now is just amazing. Now, let me get the door here so we can quiet down that highway noise a bit. Which you can hear, it's really quiet in here. I don't have to yell over the highway, right? So this is kind of a quick view of the cockpit. We'll go through a more in-depth look at that later, but we've got swivel driver and passenger chairs with the booster seat so that your knees aren't hitting you in the face because there's a bit of a step up there. Then we got the bunk overhead, your ladder here. That just pops out of there. Whoopsie. And you just set her right in there. And away you go. Easy up, easy down. It's huge. You get windows that open on both sides. You can get a cross breeze. You got lights and an AC vent up there. And down here, we got storage with, as you can see, we got a USB right there. So you can plug your phone in. There's also a USB-C just hiding underneath it. You can't really see it, but, and these are padded too, so you're not going to be banging your knees or your legs off them. Little storage cubby there. And another one at the back. You got a curtain to give you some privacy, or the grandkids some privacy up in the bunks, and curtains for the windows as well. Now here's another quick little look around. I mean, this thing's fantastic. We got dual ACs that run off a 30 amp service. That's pretty cool. It's a power shedding system. There is your wine guard hookup for the TV that's in here. Nice, really, so soft close cabinets and really strong springs for them as well. Up in here, a little storage cubby, and then more TV hookups. There's your wine guard gateway right here. And as you can see, I've got the radio on the TV here. That's because your interior and your exterior TVs also act as your everything else controllers. So they're not just TVs, they run everything through there. So you can plug in, if I can get it open here, USB, HDMI to run into those if you want. But this guy will swing out of the way. Oh, there it is. Haha. And you get access to some hidey space back there. You know, the apple juice cabinet, if you will. Now look at the size of this countertop. We got a flip-up extension on the end here. Wireless charger for your phone right here. My coffee, got to stay warm. As beautiful as it is, it's still only like 12 degrees Celsius out there right now. This is for your garbage can right there, or recycling if you want to put recycling in there. Big cover for the sink with the sprayer. I love this spring style, really nice. And this thing is massive with a nice cover to match. Got your stove here with a convection microwave. So no oven, but convection microwave. I mean, better than an oven, really. Got the light under there. Got a strip light here with the switches, some plugs right there. We got more lights. I really love the interiors in here. Forest River didn't make a lot of, they didn't really do much between 2023 and 2024, but it still holds up despite not being, you know, totally reworked. I really like what they've got going on in here. You got the vinyl 12-volt recliners with little TV dinner trays. Those just pop right in. You can't really see from there, but then, because they are 12-volt, you just press and hold. And out they go. And there you go. You can recline so far. Watch some TV, because this does have a downward angle. So when you're sitting or laying in the recliners, you can see the TV perfectly. You got some cup holders, a little bit of storage here. Window right behind you. And you've got this guy here for a bit of storage, as well as the table on the left. Up underneath these cabinets, there's USBs right there, as well as another strip light. Easy to control. Then we've got this massive storage up in here. Connects all the way through. So this is one big slide. And then there's one more slide in the bedroom for the bed. Now here we've got the dinette. U-shaped dinette. It's really big. Turns into a bed, of course. And you got seat belts in there, as well as these drawers on both sides. Oops. Normally you would tuck that away kind of underneath. That one's just kind of hanging. Then we got your control panel. So, generator control, water heater, water pump, Arctic pack. That is heat pads. So you flip the switch on, and then the heat pads will automatically turn on under a specific temperature. I can't remember exactly what it is. It kind of changes, but basically it'll stop your tanks from freezing. Then we've got your living room and your kitchen lights here. Main slide control, your security light or docking light control, and your thermostat, and your power control system. So if I show you here, I'll show you what's powered, what's not, how many amps you're drawing, all that. Now to my left here is a 12-volt fridge that gets super cool and is super spacious. You got these nice drink holders. I really like these. You don't see them everywhere, but I love those because then you don't have to find a different spot to put your cans. And there's a ton of storage in the drawers in the door there. Big freezer. Close that bad boy up. And built-in latch, so you don't need to get your own latch, and it's not the screw-in ones. It's simple, just slide it over. Bob's your uncle. Got a little pantry here. And then this super nice size shower with a big skylight. So even if you're tall, you get a lot of space in there. Nice shower with, again, an easy little thumb lock, so it's not going to open while you're driving, but you're not like playing around with strings or anything. You just pop it open. Boom. Now your bedroom. There's your bed slide. We got those reading lights up there. Windows that again open, so you can get a nice cross breeze going. Got that gorgeous headboard. It's really nice with a cubby on this side. And there's a better look at your bed. Queen size bed. When this is in, you can still sleep in the bed, but you can't walk around anymore. You lose this walking space. So you're gonna have to crawl over. But I mean, not such a big deal. That's one of the biggest benefits of the 3010 is that you don't have a split mattress. It's a standard, oh, sorry, my gimbal's kind of freaking out. It's a standard mattress, so even when the slide's in, you get a full bed. We've got a TV in here with a little bit more storage behind it. You can see the little handle there. big wardrobe, some drawers. We've got your second air conditioner in here. So that's dual 11,000 BTU ACs. They'll run on a 30 amp service because of the power shedding system, which is really cool. So you only have a 30 amp service for this. Got fully vented AC, and they're louvered and directional, so you can change them, close them, whatever you want to do. Then in here is the control for this this temperature zone in the bedroom. You got a little accordion door, so you can have some privacy in here. And then in this bathroom, we got a nice towel rack. And this door opens and magnetizes to a wall there so that you can keep that closed all the time. You can keep that and the accordion closed, you know, if someone's in the bathroom. And you can actually have some privacy even though it's a split bathroom. That's a must-have. Got a nice mirror here. Hola. With some storage back here. Your medicine cabinet. Got a standard vent in the bathroom, but there is a fantastic fan just out in the hallway. Little hook there. Porcelain foot flush toilet. There's some storage in the back. Some open cubbies. And this guy here. And you get a sink, GFCI outlet, and your sink has a cover. A little antifreeze on the bottom there. There we go. Then you give this a good pull because it's strong. And here's a good overview of that living room area. It's super spacious. It's so nice. And when you get all the blinds closed, it gets super cozy in here. You really get some separation from the outside world. So, you know, a rainy day or you're in the middle of your road trip and you don't want to set up camp yet, you have tons of space in here. Even if you've got the kids or the grandkids, you can all relax, watch a movie. You can sit the kids out here and you can go watch a movie in your bedroom if you want. So you can get some peace and quiet with that solid door too. That helps because you don't just have the accordion, you've got the solid door, and that doesn't let a ton of sound through. There's one more good look at the inside. And now I'm going to pop open all the storage for you and run you through it all so you can see what it all looks like open and how much storage there really is. Okay, here we are. I've got the blinds mostly closed. These MCD roller shades. Got them pulled down so it's nice and cozy in here. And here's a good look at what all the storage is like open. So above the living room, got all of this. Then, that's that countertop extension we were talking about. Look at how magical that sunlight is. Wow. 4 drawers, 5-piece drawers. Awesome to see with heavy duty drawer glides. Got a nice, like, I don't know, spice rack down here. It's pretty deep actually. Like, it's about 6 or 7 inches deep. Nice and tall. Plenty of space in there. These cabinets are really nice. Got nice handles that you're not really going to catch on these. Nice deep one in here. And this is where you're going to find all sorts of fun information. That's under your sink there. GFCI outlet. See, we got your water heater right there. Nice drawer here. That's why that drawer pulls out so far, so you can pop it out and see what's going on in there, which is where you've got access right there. Then underneath your stove and your microwave, you got a big drawer here. And you know what? This one, let me talk about that a little bit more. This one, they thought about it, realized that they shouldn't put the sort of like paper, the sort of paper underpiece on there, because you're going to be putting, you know, probably some pots and pans. It's going to get wrecked anyways. So they just left you with nice solid wood. And above the kitchen, super deep storage. Plus up here, so you know, you got a spot for plates, maybe plates, bowls, pans, bigger stuff. And then you got cups or what have you up here if you want. And that goes the whole way through there. Super nice, solid doors. They're not coming undone on you. Now beside your fridge, oh, hang on. We'll sneak peek at that fantastic fan there. Love those things. They move a ton of air. We've got some really deep shelves in there, as well as a pull-out rack with adjustable shelves. So you can put those wherever you want. Put whatever you want in them. You know, if you got bags of stuff or spices and all that, you can put them in there. That just rolls away and it locks into place. And you close this up. Boom. Now, into the bedroom. Check out all the hanging space. Like, oh my gosh. And these lights aren't motion, so you don't have to wait. The second you open the door, they turn on. I find that sometimes motion lights, you have to kind of like wiggle in there. These turn on immediately because of the buttons. I really like that. Close that up. Boom. Got 3 drawers here, but I just opened the top one to give you an idea how deep they are. You cannot get to those drawers when the slide is closed. And they're soft closed, by the way. All the drawers in here are soft closed. Obviously, you can't get to the drawers when the slide is closed because the bed butts up underneath this. So you can't open those. Nice big shelves back there. Ugh. And a really deep storage space behind the TV. Oh, that's a tough one. There we go. You know that TV's not bouncing out anywhere. Then at the very back, you've got some more hanging storage. Well, bam. And it's tall enough that you can put stuff on the bottom and then still hang shirts or jackets, and it's not going to be a mess down here. And that's it for the inside with the slides open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close everything up here. And we're going to go look at what it's like with all the slides closed, inside and out. Then we'll talk about the cockpit. So let's get to it. Okay, here we are. The slide is closed in here. So you can see we got a little bit of overlap with the chair right on the edge. And that's about it. You have a boatload of walking room. You can open everything. Even your fridge opens most of the way, all the way, with room to spare. So you can load it up, bring things in, do what you got to do before you leave, and you can access pretty much everything in the unit with the slides closed. You can see how big that walking space is. Just like that. Now up here, back here, I suppose, things are a little bit different. When the slide's closed, you can't get to the drawers down there. Whoa, whoa. You can't get to the drawers down there. But you can open these up. There's room. So just don't put a foamy on top and you'll be all right. You can access all your upper wardrobe stuff with the slides closed. But if you can't, this slide takes 10 seconds to open. You got the control right here. Out it goes if you need to put stuff in the drawers. So that's the inside. Let's go outside now. Okay, forgive me guys, it is super windy out here, so I'm gonna keep this brief so you don't get your ears blown out by the wind. But new E450 with the V8 instead of the V10, really awesome. You got your exterior TV out here, this gorgeous paint, exterior speakers, a big awning with, as you can see, an LED strip. All your compartments that flip up, they're held open by magnets. Water heater here. Hellwake sway control, that's important to talk about. So Sunseeker does a great thing with their Hellwake sway control and the Firestone Ride Right air assist in the rear. These things drive amazing, even in wind like this. That sway control makes a big difference. Plus, you get upgraded front shocks, the whole 9 yards. But there's a reason that sticker's on the outside. It's because that is super important, sway control. Now, we got Rotocast storage compartments down here, and they all lock. All of them have locks. One of them, the middle one there, they all lock. Got exterior power right here. That's your propane. Nice big tank, easy to access. Hankook Dynapro tires. Potable water fill here. This is your bed slide. You got slide toppers on both slides. In here, Rotocast bottom with the Firestone Ride Right access right here. And then your water filter access or winterizing access. As you can see, this bad boy is packed with antifreeze right now because it gets darn cold here in Canada. But you do have enclosed and heated tanks in the 3010, as well as the Arctic pack. So if you're driving through, inclement weather, it gets a little chilly, don't have to be too afraid. You'll be all right in this. It's just, we see minus 40 here, so we got to be prepared for the worst, right? LED here. Nice deep storage bin. You could use this as like an ice bath because you got a drain plug in the bottom. And this thing passes through all the way. It's about, you got about 10 or 12 inches of height there. 12, about a foot the whole way through. But then this spot here is super tall, ton of storage. Blind spot. So, I'll show you in the cockpit later, but we have blind spot monitoring with side cameras that are up at the front, so that when someone comes in your blind spot, those cameras automatically come on and show you what's going on. Backup camera with LEDs up top. Now this little shark fin isn't there just to look pretty. This is where Sunseeker terminates pretty much all of their wiring so that it's easy to access. All in one end, so if something goes wrong, you can pop that open and it's all right there. Nice fiberglass rear bumper. Got your hitch there. 7,500 pound towing capacity on these new ones. Got a propane quick connect on the back. Spare tire, as you can see. Auto level. There's your 2 rear jacks. And then the front ones are, of course, up front. Now along this side, there's that big compartment again, held up by a magnet. There's that docking light, the security light I was talking about. Big slide with another big slide topper. Water system down here. Easy to access with a nice little spin out cover for your sewer hose to run through. You got your Ride Right fill for this side right there. Black tank flush. And an outdoor shower. That's your fuel fill right here. Furrion 30 amp service and your Furrion TV hookup. Okay. Then we got access to under the dinette where you can see your seatbelt connections right there, but that is storage as well. Another humongous Rotocast storage compartment. We got a small one right here. And there's your generator wiring, and inverter pre-wire and all that. Now down here is your generator. It says NPS 4500. Most of you might not have heard of NPS, but basically it's a Yamaha motor inside an NPS package with an NPS inverter. It's really cool. I'm gonna put a link in the description for you to see what's going on with that if you're curious to know more, because this is new to us. and I'm not quite as knowledgeable as the website is. So I'll give that to you. You can look at that. There's a good look at that side camera I was talking about. You got one on each side. Got those nice steps down there. There's a good look down the side for you. I love this paint. This is my favorite color. Although I gotta say the blue is pretty good. Nice big mirrors with the big convex tow mirror at the bottom, so you can see what's going on. Whoopsie. That's it. Now, for those of you that are leaving now, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Give it a like, hit subscribe, check out my Facebook, Instagram, all of that is in the description. And I'll see you next time. For the rest of you that want to see what's going on in the cockpit, let's go check that out. I'm gonna run you through a bit of that, and then we'll finish up. Okay, here we are inside where it's nice and quiet, nice and warm. I'm gonna sit down here. Now, this might get a little irritating, so I'm only gonna show you for a second. There you go. All your controls for that are right here. You got tow haul here, your manual shifting right there, cameras up here. Now you can turn the audio off for those. I would. They get really, really annoying when it's windy. You can see we got the back and the side. When I flip the blinker, it might not do it because we're not in drive, but when you're driving and you flip the blinker, it's going to switch to full screen for whichever side your blinker is on for. Then we've got this big display here. It's a tablet. It's a Sony tablet essentially. And there's all your settings. You get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It's all there. Voice control for your Apple CarPlay and your Android Auto. It's a really nice display. The touch is the perfect sensitivity. It's not too sensitive. It's not sensitive. And your menu button's right there. So this is easy to use. A little bit of storage underneath where your radio would have been, where your main deck would have been. You got your vents, these nice flip vents, they spin. A little bit of storage up there, some coin slots back there. Nice big dash, storage for your passenger. We've got 12 volt and USB right here. USB. These are where you're going to connect for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You got your center console. Big, tons of storage. A little bit of storage down here as well. Now, it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to try and show you here. But I'm a pretty average height guy. I'm 5'11", and this is comfortable for me. But some taller guys do struggle with the E450 chassis because you can't go back far enough in this chassis, right? It's not that deep, and then you got the slide to worry about behind you. So that's something to consider. Make sure you sit in one of these. Make sure you sit in an E450 and make sure that you will fit in it, because it really can it can kind of destroy the experience. It makes your road trip pretty tough if you can't fit in here. That said, most people can. So just try it out, have a seat, make sure you're comfortable before you buy one. Heated mirrors, mirror controls. Now those bottom mirrors, you have to go push those around manually, but the top ones are electric. Got your lights there, all of that. Your steering wheel is telescoping, and you can move it up and down. Just locks in place. And that's pretty much it. You got a little itty bitty glove box. Pretty good sound system in these for what they are, that's for sure. And these nice, real big, oh, what do you even call those? I've lost it. Well, anyways, they're big. Also, these lights here light up really bright when someone's in your blind spot. So you get a beep beep, and then you get that, and the camera flips to that side. So they really do try to keep you as safe as they can in these things, and I really like to see that. But that is pretty much it. So thank you all very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Later.